Hej och välkommen till avsnitt 53 of Learn Swedish with Katrin. Today, we're stepping into something that feels small in theory, but can quietly cause a lot of doubt when you speak. You're telling a story, you're feeling confident, and then your brain goes, wait, is it har haft or hade? Is it har ätit or åt? Both are past, both are correct, but they don't mean exactly the same thing. You might, like me, just pick one and stick to it consistently out of laziness. This is what I do when speaking Spanish. But understanding the difference is what allows you to improve. And that tiny difference, that's what we're unpacking today. This episode is designed to be a reference episode, something you can come back to when you need to refresh your memory and think, okay, what was the difference again? And as always, if you want the full transcript of the episode, a vocabulary list, and exercises to practice this properly, you can join us on Patreon. That's where you get everything written out clearly, plus structured exercises to help it stick. And if you're at the point where you understand this kind of grammar but don't actually use it when you speak, then Speak Swedish with Katrin might be for you. That's where we take grammar like this and turn it into real sentences out loud. You record yourself, I give feedback, and you start building confidence step by step. Go to patreon.com/Slow Swedish to sign up. Okay, let's talk about the past. Swedish has two very common past tenses that beginners learn quite early, but truly understand much later. Preteritum and perfekt. In everyday life, this often means choosing between hade, bodde, åt, and har haft, har bott, har ätit. So, what's actually the difference? Let's start with something simple. Imagine you're telling a story. You're talking about yesterday, or last year, or when you were a child. Jag åt pizza igår. I ate pizza yesterday. Jag bodde i Stockholm 2018. I lived in Stockholm in 2018. Jag träffade henne i morse. I met her this morning. This is preteritum. It feels finished, closed, like a completed chapter. There is often a clear time. Igår, 2018, i morse, förra året, när jag var barn. Now, let's shift slightly. Instead of telling a story, you're talking about your life experience. Jag har haft en hund. I have had a dog. Jag har bott i Stockholm. I have lived in Stockholm. Jag har ätit sushi. I have eaten sushi. Now it's not about when. It's about whether or not it has happened. Perfekt connects the past to the present. Perfekt often answers the question, has this happened in your life? Let's compare. Jag hade en hund. I had a dog. This sounds like you're telling me about a finished period. But jag har haft en hund. I have had a dog. Now it sounds like experience, something that is part of who you are now. Quick fun fact, when talking about having animals, we usually don't say en or ett. Jag har haft en hund is correct, but we just say I've had dog, or I've had cat, or I have dog. Jag har haft hund. Jag hade katt. Vi hade höns. One more pair. Jag åt frukost klockan 8. I ate breakfast at 8. Clear time, story, preteritum. Jag har ätit frukost. I have eaten breakfast. No time mentioned. The important thing is the result. I'm not hungry now. That's often the key difference. Preteritum asks, when did it happen? Perfekt asks, has it happened? And here's something important if English is your first language. English uses have a lot. I have seen that movie, I have been there. In Swedish, we often just use preteritum. Jag såg den filmen. I saw that movie. Even without a time. So don't assume perfekt is more advanced or more correct. It's just used differently. And like always, don't try to memorize it perfectly. Start noticing it. Listen for it, read it, then practice using it. And if you want guided practice, remember that inside Learn Swedish on Patreon, you'll find exercises for this episode. And inside Speak Swedish with Katrin, you'll actually build sentences like Jag har bott här i 3 år. Jag bodde i Malmö 2015. You'll say them out loud, and that's when it really clicks. Thanks for listening this week. Vi hördes förra veckan. Vi har hörts i över 50 veckor nu. Vi hörs igen nästa vecka. Hej då!